What's up guys, this is Coleman, and welcome back to LOL Unchained, and this is the Champions A to Z, and we're at Amumu, and this poor little guy makes me feel sad. Like, just look at him, look how sad he is.
Let's be friends forever.
So, that's his joke.
Let's be friends forever.
He's really basic, hasn't had any updates, so...
Let me give you a hug.
He only has one taunt, one joke.
Let me give you a hug.
There you go. And his dance. Really sad. Head down, little shuffle. That's it. And his laugh. His laugh's pretty creepy. But anyways, Amumu is a really good tank, AoE. He's built for the jungle due to his lack of range.
Come play with me.
Not natural squishiness, but he really doesn't have abilities to hurt the other person in lane. So, without further ado, we'll go through his abilities. So his Q is Bandage
Let's find
Toss.
some
This
friends.
is what really makes him a good jungler, because this skill shot, his only skill shot in fact, makes him be able to shoot
Where are we going?
like a bandage from his mummy skin, whatever, and he'll grab onto a target and he'll follow the bandage to it. So you can imagine if you grab onto a champion for a gank, so say you're in the bush at mid lane, you wait, and you shoot it, it'll pull you straight to, through walls, through anything. You can cast it, flash, and move, but if you hit something, you're going there, so be careful.
Let's find some friends.
His next ability is his W, and this is one of his 3 AoE abilities. So when he activates it, he cries, poor little thing. He's sad, and he makes this little crying noise that you can hear, but it does damage percent health, basically. So 8 magic damage plus a percent health. So I'll show it to you.
Aww.
You can see they're taking damage based on if they stay in the radius. Oh, and I forgot his passive. So his passive makes him what, if he was ranged, would be an amazing AP caster. His basic attacks reduce magic resist by 15, and that scales higher. The higher its level, the more magic resist it takes off. So it's really good. His second AoE ability is Tantrum, and passive, based on the level, he'll take 2 reduced damage from physical attacks for each level. So it's at level 3, so it's 6. And when I activate it, he kind of does this weird lashing out, like a tantrum, and he deals magic damage. And each time he's hit, the cooldown is reduced by half a second. And the cooldown's already decently short. But look, they punch me. All it does is make it cool down faster. So again, perfect for jungling, because this cools down really fast. Let me just take some pots. His final ability is Curse of the Sand Mummy. This is what makes Amumu truly terrifying.
Let's find some friends.
In a team fight. Because he can bandage toss, get to you, right in the middle of your team. Say he flashes, catches one of you in the middle of your team, and then he uses his ultimate. He entangles all surrounding enemies within that circle, and he'll deal magic damage, not very much, but the problem is it prevents attacks and movements for 2 seconds. So it's not exactly a stun, but you can attack, you can't move. I think you can still cast abilities, but that doesn't help because you can't attack very much. So if you're an ADC, you're in big trouble. So I think it'll affect minions, so we'll use it on his red buff. So here it comes. And then you tangles them, they can't attack, they can't move for 2 full seconds. And it leaves this cool imprint in the ground. So you can imagine in a team fight, if he catches 5 people in an AoE, not a stun, but snare, and basically a blind, I guess.
Where are we going?
It's terrifying, absolutely. I'll show you his death animation, talk about the build, and then the recall. So his death's really nothing special. He kind of just gets beat down, and he falls over. But Amumu, he's really great for the jungle. He's not suited for any other position, really. And this is due to the fact that he can't, if he's against a ranged character, he's in big trouble. He has nothing to attack them with except for his bandage toss, which has a high mana cost and really low damage. It's not meant for doing damage, it's meant to get you to the enemy team. So here's his death. All he does is just fall backwards. Really sad. So, runes and masteries, I would go full tank masteries. All of them into defense. Well, not all, but 21 into defense, 9 depending on what else you need. Runes, you can go basic health quints or armor quints. Armor seals, health seals, movement speed helps, kinda, but not really. Because you can chase down the team and bandage toss them. But his magic penetration, seals, march, or glyphs are pretty good on him because he does magic damage. But you want to build him as far as items go naturally tanky. So he will be close to the enemy team, so Sunfire is amazing for that. Plus it does really well with his despair ability. A Spirit Stone, and then building that into the Spectral Wraith is good, gives him sustain in the jungle. Merc Treads, or if you're feeling crazy, Ninja Tabby, or maybe MOBA Boots, or Boots of Swiftness, so we can catch up. Leandries if you're feeling offensive, because he's already tanky, and this just lets him shred tanky people. But defensive items, you can get Aegis if you're feeling like it, but a Frozen Heart does really well. Banshee's Veil, so he can't be stunned when he's trying to initiate, that's a good one. And a Rylays for additional tankiness, and then the slow, and a Rylays and Leandries do really well together. As a rule of thumb, I never build one without the other. But here's his recall. It's absolutely simple. He sits there, and he doesn't do anything different than when he's already sitting there when he recalls.
Let's find
But
some
anyway,
friends.
guys, thank you for watching. I'll be putting out the Amumu in-game play as soon as I can. Sorry that we dropped off over Christmas break. It was a rough go for both Stromberg and I. But anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day.